Hi everyone, how are you? I hope that you are doing well and that you are staying healthy and you are able to somehow create a good experience through all of this stuff we're trying to navigate at the moment. I have been speaking with clients daily. I know that a lot of people are still feeling really anxious, really uncertain about the future, and now we've kind of got this next level of trying to find our new normal going on. And last week I spoke a lot about having kids at home. This week I want to talk about people who are perhaps working from home who don't normally work from home. So I literally have been working from home since I started my business and I quit my full-time job, and that was in 2016. So I've had a lot of experience in this area. So I want to be able to share with you some of the learnings that I've had over that period of time. The one thing that I am learning from a lot of people right now is that they are feeling very, very exhausted. So exhausted from trying to field what's going on in the external world, trying to keep their children up, lift their partners up, as well as continue this 40-hour work week in terms of if we are blessed enough to still have a job to be able to work from home. That this blurred lines of when we start work, when we don't start work, how we finish our day is all kind of blending into one. So I want to share with you some things that I have learned, and I'm sorry, there is someone in my neighbor who is using a power tool, and every time I go to film this message, they turn it on. So I'm going to stop. So the first thing I want to share is for your general overall health, you really need to be in a position where you are starting your day, your work day, at a particular time and finishing. So if you would normally start at 8:30, start at 8:30. If you would normally finish at 5:30, finish at 5:30. So do your 8-hour day, or however it is that you have worked out your hours. Because what happens is, because we're working from home, we wake up, we're still in our PJs, and we just grab our phone and start doing emails or grab our laptop. And then we move on to the next thing, and then we go back and forth and back and forth. But by the end of the day, it feels like you've literally worked from the moment you've gotten up. Because normally our normal morning routine hopefully has something to do with journaling and meditating, but the normal morning routine is, get up, get ready, get the kids ready, get in your car and drive to work, and then start your day. So it's about making sure that there are a start and finish time. That is going to help your energy. The second thing is making sure that you take breaks. Now, as a self-proclaimed workaholic, I had to learn this the hard way. And that is basically building in time. And in the beginning, I had to set myself a 12 p.m. alarm so that I would stop what I was doing, get up, make myself some lunch, and I would go and sit outside and get some fresh air in my backyard. At this stage now, I also like to take a short walk, to walk the dog, walk around the block, get some movement in my life, because humans were 100% born to move. We are not working well when we're sedentary creatures, and we also get stuck in bad habits really easily. So I would highly recommend having a break for lunch, having a morning tea break if you would normally grab a coffee at that time, getting out of where you are now, making a coffee and going and sitting outside. In the afternoon, 3 o'clock, doing the same. Maybe that's the time that you add in an exercise element to get you through those last couple hours of work. The other thing that's really important is to have an ergonomic setup for where you are working. At the moment, a lot of people I see online are working on their couches, or they're working at their dining room tables. That whole setup is not really good for our neck and back and our spine alignment. And what can happen then is we start to get brain fog, we start to get headaches because we're so constricted and we're working in a different environment than having a chair. I believe someone was telling me they went to Officeworks and it was absolutely packed. So I'm sure that a lot of people are realizing they need to get that home set up to create that new normal working environment. I literally bought a laptop riser, and I can show you what I have, and it was like $30, and that helps me, and I carry that downstairs, and I make sure that I have that with me with a wireless keyboard and a mouse, and the proper setup so that when I am working, that I am literally in alignment and my spine is healthy. I also like to do some spinal stretches and twists and yoga moves specifically to stretch out my spine. One major thing that I see happening is because we have coffee machines at home, or it's so easy to get up and think that we're taking a break, a lot of people are now drinking more coffee than they normally would. Now, that necessarily wouldn't be a problem if you were out in the world and you were moving that energy out all the time by moving your body. But what we're doing is we're having coffee and we're sitting down, and the caffeine in us has nowhere to go. So we become more jittery, and that anxiety starts to creep up too, because coffee is 100%, oh my gosh, I've completely forgotten the word. Coffee is a stimulant. That's it, sorry. Coffee is a stimulant. So also, if you're having trouble sleeping, I always like to share with my clients, no coffee after 1 o'clock, because that gives enough time for your body to be able to process the caffeine so that you can get a good sleep. 8 hours sleep is what you should be aiming for right now. We have so many minefields coming at us that we're trying to navigate. Sleep is so important. And I think I'll do another video on sleep because it's a whole, I could talk on it for ages anyway. Also, fresh air and vitamin D, 100% getting out and having a break, whether it's sitting in your backyard. You know, we are all staying home right now because we want this time to pass. We want this virus to go so that we can all get back to whatever our new normal life is going to be after this point in time. But you still need vitamin D. It is so important that you get out and get fresh air, that you breathe, that you take the time and give your mind and your body a break. You're not just working right through from the minute you wake up until the minute you go to bed. When you finish your day at 5:30, maybe that's a good time to go and have a bit of a brisk walk around the block, or, you know, getting on a phone call with a friend, or doing something to stop between the finish of the day and the start of you and your relaxed time. That's what I'm finding women are struggling with the most, is that there's no kind of in between, because we have kids and we're making dinner and all this kind of stuff. So the whole entire day is just flowing from morning into evening, and it feels exhausting because we just don't stop. We're like, oh, let's do this, let's do that, you know, entertaining the kids and stuff like that. So if you can find a moment to stop and be present, also amazing in the evening to do a meditation at that 3, 4, 5 o'clock time point when you need that little bit of energy. There's a 5-minute, just a mindfulness meditation that I'll share with you in the next screen to be able to help you understand that you can just in 5 minutes resettle yourself, get back to the present moment so that you can recoup some of that energy. So everything that I have shared with you is all about helping you find your new normal. It's about helping you to create more energy in this sedentary kind of life that we are now finding ourselves in. So I hope that you found that useful today. I am thinking of you all, and I'm sending you so many healthy vibes. Take care.